Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for a somewhat late stream tonight as I bring you guys next episode of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. This time it's going to be episode 12. And as far as tonight's concerned, we're continuing, to try to, put more progress towards me complete my living Kanto decks. And so last stream, we actually kind of, have, a pretty good haul as far as, new Pokemon was concerned, even though it definitely took, a whole lot of grinding. Hence, the title of the previous stream was basically hinting how all the Gravelers I was going through and pretty much getting catch streaks for, just try to focus on power leveling some of my Pokemon to get their evolutions out of the way. And through that, we already had the evolution chain for Charmander completed, and last stream we pretty much did the same things for Bulbasaur, as well as Bulbasaur and Squirtle. And I still have to, I said, during the previous stream, I was going to, go back to Viridian Forest and get another Bulbasaur. Since we pretty much, went through, evolved the Ivysaur and a Venusaur, and evolved one Bulbasaur I had there, into Ivysaur. So I got to go back to Viridian Forest and get another Bulbasaur so I can have that for the decks. But, again, I'll take care of that off stream. I kind of got caught up with other stuff. But anyways, as far as this stream is concerned, as you guys will kind of see right here, we're going to go through the Pokedex. Kind of what we're really going to probably focus on this one, because we're going to be going back into Cerulean Cave. I just checked out a little bit of that last stream, decided, considering how long it took me to kind of get some of these other Pokemon, all the Graveler grinding I was doing, went back to Lavender Tower and got a Haunter, as well as finding another Mankey and getting some other Pokemon I need to get some that I need to reacquire for the decks. But as you kind of guys see here, we're definitely making progress. We're at 105, so we only got about 45 left. Assuming I don't actually try go through the means of getting a Mew added, because unfortunately you can't bring a Mew over from Pokemon Go. I do have a Mew on Pokemon Go. But anyways, yeah, realistically next up will be Sandslash. I do have a Sandslash back at Go Park if I wanted to try go for a male one, but I could and I don't really want to bother with going back to the Cerulean Cave, go back to the cave, the Rock Cavern or the Rock Cave, and do the whole power grind thing again. What I've heard is that Cerulean Cave is where I can farm Chanseys. So if I want to try to do the whole leveling thing, moving forward, I'll try maybe between this stream and next, I'll try maybe try to work on catching some Chanseys. Welcome in, Jeremy. Only problem with that is I'm kind of limited on funds right now as far as Pokeballs, and I've heard that what I've kind of seen a little bit of is that Chansey's a bit of a pain to catch. So just getting a catch chain and everything means I'd have to go around battling a whole bunch of other trainers and everything, get my funds up just to be able to start trying to work on catching 100 Chansey. Once I do that, it'll be much easier to catch out as similar to how it is with Graveler, and Chansey gives that a lot more experience. But I kind of feel Graveler has been the main kind of go-to thing for me as far as leveling my Pokemon. But yeah, we still need Sandslash. We need Clefable, so we're gonna need a Moonstone for a couple of these. We'll need it for Wigglytuff and also Clefable. I do have another Wigglytuff back, Jigglypuff back at the Go Park, and I believe I got I think I've got two Clefairies in my inventory, in my box. So I'll have to if I can get some Moonstones, I can get Clefable like that. But mainly, we're currently in the process. I got a Psyduck in my party. I'm currently trying to level up so we can get Golduck, and I need to find Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath, or more probably maybe effectively If I can find 2 Poliwags, keep one unevolved, evolve the other one in the Poliwhirl. Actually, realistically, the way this is going to work, if I want to do this. So we need a Poliwag to keep unevolved. And basically 2, so that we can, like, you know, then 2 more Poliwags. We need at least 3 Poliwags. So we can keep one as Poliwag, evolve one in the Poliworld, and evolve the other one in the Poliworld, and use a Water Stone to turn it into Poliwrath. Assuming I don't just find, like, you know, Poliwhirl and Poliwrath out in the field. I got Alakazam. I'm going to copy over from Pokemon. I copied over from Pokemon Go. I'm just going to have to catch that back at the Go Park. I know where to find Kadabra. So hopefully tonight we'll be able to put, like, a, you know, good hit into, like, you know, decent hit into the decks. I know where several of these Pokemon are that are, like, the evolution ones. I know where to find Kadabra. I know where to find Dodrio and such. And we already know we got to go to the power plant to find Magnemite, Magneton, Electabuzz, Voltorb, and Electrode. So definitely, you know, gonna be like putting like a lot of getting like a lot, you know, done tonight. And also, there's one more thing to kind of like, you know, update you guys on before we get started. This Sunday I will be doing my first stream over on Moonbeam. I'm not gonna be live on, you know, YouTube for that stream more than likely, because I haven't like really, you know, kind of been speaking previously about how I'm like I'm moving forward, like, you know, multi-stream between primarily on YouTube, but also gonna be streaming on Moonbeam as well. I'll be doing my first, you know, stream on Moonbeam on Sunday, just kind of test the water, see how the site is. And me and my friends are gonna be playing Gang Beasts. But before that, Saturday, because tomorrow I'm gonna be playing more of this, but Saturday we will be, like, you know, jumping into more Gary's mod. McDD43 probably won't be along for the ride on this one, but Rocket Nachos hopefully should be. If we have like a full team, we'll be doing Gary's mod. We're gonna see how things go. I announced everything in the Discord, but yeah. But anyway, tonight we got like a lot of work to do, so we're gonna go and get the show on the road. I don't know how we're going tonight. But at the very least, we're going to go ahead and explore the cave here. So I didn't do it like properly last time. I just kind of went a little bit inside. I was going to wait. I was kind of like, you know, leave it up to, so we got like a ride, there was like a little bit of a joke here that was like a little bit of tragic comedy or bad comedy. Where I went through and I was like grinding like a Rhyhorn all the way up to low 42 to get a ride on. And I could have just, and like I came here to Cerulean Cave and immediately a Rhydon spawned. That it is. Thanks for that, Amber. Why? Hold on, it's weird because it's not on the wrong input. I just had the window capture up. Okay, it was on the right input. I just had the window capture like, you know, up because I was showing stuff out the other day. Either way, speaking of Poliwag, went back to the right input in, like at the best timing. So we'll just, like, you know, say that's a good thing for the stream. All right, so now we know where to find Poliwag, and that was just immediately. Okay. I'm not going, like, you know, see what we got here. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and stop back up. So this might be a bit of an issue here, because I don't know, like, if I got any money to really go and get any Pokeballs with. And this Poliwag, of course, is gonna be... This ain't a good way to start the stream, Rogues. Not a good way to start this. Well, the good news is at least I know where it is. But I'm hoping I can go ahead and at least catch this one to get a start off here. But it's probably not going to be that easy. Okay, at least we got Poliwag. So it's not, you know... That would have been an embarrassing way to start the stream, like not catching that thing. Oh yeah, and we got Lickitung last stream too. We found Lickitung here in the cave, so... Because I think, like I said, that... Psyduck wants to learn Screech. I think like it's supposed to be like another couple levels in Psyduck is going to be. I think we said it was level 34 or 33. Yeah. The direction of the spiral in the belly differs by area. It is more adept at swimming than walking. I think what I've heard also is that the swirl is all like the spiral is actually its intestines. I think is what I've heard in some lore. Okay, before we continue, do I have any money? I don't think I had like hardly anything. $11. Okay, so let's see about this Ace Trainer right here. Now, with any luck, Charizard might be able to handle things on his own. You're allowed to enter this cave. From now on, I'll face you as a coach trainer. Are you ready? Let's battle. Alright, I don't know what he's going to have going in. Yeah, I wish I went live earlier, but, you know. Oh, he's got... Oh, shit. He's got 5. I not going playing appropriately for this. All I just want to get like a little bit of prize money. But you know what? This could work out. Yes, unfortunately, Eesh. Okay, so the plan is... Oh, so you already got a Switch too. I want to get a Switch too, but I'm also kind of waiting. Of course, I ain't got the money either. We'll at least knock that one out with a Charizard. Oh, definitely need to switch Charizard out for this one. Yeah, see, I didn't think... I thought he wasn't gonna have that many. Well, if I lose this, whatever, I'll just come back in. Well, at least you got something I can use. But of course, they let it go first. When this random Lickitung I just picked up is actually, you know, helping. That could be a problem. Okay, not necessarily. Alright, Sea King's out. If I end up winning this, like, just like this completely, like, you know, just foobar, like, team that I just randomly went in with, that's gonna be hilarious. You send out Rapidash. The question is, can Poliwag actually do anything against this Rapidash? He's got Bubble Beam and Hydro Pump. That I have to do. It'll be a matter if it goes first. I know sometimes this game likes to be cheap with stuff. Okay, I'm like one level above it. Alright, Hydro Pump it. Hope I can go first. Of course it... Wow! And of course it hit me with a bug move. See, I hate when this game does stuff like that. Because they knew I was about to, like, you know, possibly wreck this thing. You know, I promise you this. You beat me, you're gonna see what happens next. Yeah, I'm not quite done yet. This thing, that little Mega Horn of yours ain't gonna do anything against me. Alright. And I just happen to have something you're not gonna like. See, it's funny how that works, you know? You come in with, like, you know, with a move that's like, you know, it's not like, you know, your element, but it's weak against what I was using. Kind of funny how that works. Crap, he would bring Dugong. Nah. My problem is that I'm just gonna hit it with Earthquake and hope. Of course they let it go first. I like how, like, it hit me with something super effective and it barely nudged my health. Probably should have, like, you know, healed Charizard. Go ahead, do it again. I'm going, like, by Ash Ketchum rules here. Like, I'm somehow, like, you know, I got plot armor against something that's supposed to, like, just destroy me outright this time. Matter of fact, I'm just about, like, you know, just be completely disrespectful here. Just gonna go in with the exact opposite. What should work against it just to be petty? Nidoking, keep battling. Mainly because Charizard's my strongest one right now. Well, it's just so I can get some prize money so I can just, go shopping. The main, takeaway is the fact that Charizard is just stronger all around. I don't know if Earthquake will work well against Nidoking, but I like to say it will. And you missed. This is just like when I was using Nidoking against the Elite Four and he was just useless. Done. I went in with the most ass backwards, unprepped team or whatever and still beat this guy. Is this the power of the top trainer? I mean, I wouldn't say that now. 5,000, I'll take it. What a great battle. That's why I expected from a champion. I didn't stand a chance. Please set this from me. You see, here's the funny thing. When I was trying to level up my Nidoking, I was wanting this attack. I had to level him up to get it. Now I get the TM for it. Heard Pokemon's ruling cave are terrifyingly strong. Of course, I'm just a guard, so I don't know for sure. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going in there to look into. First things first, though. I'm gonna try to make sure, because that's the thing. Thankfully, I'm not gonna be battling with my Pokemon in there, but all right. But honestly, if I would have lost right there, I would have deserved it because how I so haphazardly went to that battle. Hang on. Yeah, he's done. He already taught me one. Okay, so the good news is now that we know where Poliwag is, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and maybe keep this Poliwag in my party. I'm having to feel once at level. Well, realistically speaking, yes, with how high level the Pokemon in that cave are or whatever, I'm wondering if I can just level up Poliwag once and be done with it. Realistically speaking, I'm thinking that, me getting, Poliwag's evolution line out of the way, which for those who don't know, Poliwhirl is one of my all-time favorite, Kanto Pokemon as well. Literally, and I just also noticed this. I forgot to actually have my other lights on. It'd be like that sometimes. But yeah. I actually have, a little Poliwhirl, sitting cutie right there next to Leroy. Who actually, is kind of had a cameo on one of my unboxings when Leroy got put in timeout that time during my 151 unboxing. Actually, I think that was in the stream that I ended up deleting my second 151 due to how a lot of things went. All right, here to buy. Unfortunately, I feel like I should go with these. Pokeballs ain't gonna cut it in there. I wish I had enough money for more, but I can see if there's anything else I can sell. See, because realistically, that's the thing. The Dome Fossil, I know I've got one of the other ones back at the but I also don't want to risk it. I don't know if I can sell if I should sell the big mushroom either. I know where I can get more of these if needed. I'm trying to think what Pokemon I've got that actually need this. I really don't think there are any. I know Vileplume needed it. I mean, I feel like I might be good for the moment. Now, if I don't need another Vileplume, I can sell my Leaf Stones. Let me just look this up real quick, just as a reminder. So it's literally just Vileplume, and we've got that, so I can sell these. Okay, Waterstone, I know we're gonna need at least one for Poliwrath, and if I wanted to get like a standard Vaporeon. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my Waterstones, Ice Stones. So I'm confused about this. Okay. Never mind. So literally the Ice Stone is only for the Alolan Pokemon. I don't necessarily need that. It's just for like, you know, Alolan Sandshrew, Alolan Vulpix, and I can always get more of these later. That's not really a priority. So sell those. Firestone. Can't remember this one. Well, for Flareon, so yeah. So my main concern right now is make sure I got Pokeballs. I know where I can buy more later if I need to. This should hopefully suffice. It's gonna have to, and I'm hoping maybe we'll find like some other stuff in the cave I can sell. Again, if I like spend more time fighting the trainers off stream, maybe I actually definitely need to go through and do that. So that's on me, but mainly it's just because like, you know, I've felt like, you know, I don't know, I guess I wasn't really thinking about it that much, but I mean, we're still gonna get by just fine. It's no problem. It's not like I gotta go and fight, and if I do need to go fight some trainers, it's not like I gotta go and fight every single one, so. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, I mean, we're gonna at least take Lickitung and put that one back in the party. Or put it back in the, ball. We don't necessarily need Lickitung in here. You know, Lickitung did bail me out in that, like, you know, that trainer battle. I'm trying to think of, like, what else we can, like, you know, get to evolve. Alright, Pokemon box. So let's look this over. I could work on Sandslash, but like I said, I was kind of thinking about the one back at the, yeah, back over there. I know where I can find a Kadabra. The Chops line's complete. Same with, like, you know, Geodude. We got our Marowak. There's not really a whole lot I gotta evolve. They're currently in my inventory. So I guess, like, really I can just take Lickitung out, try to see if I can find another Poliwag in there, and focus on that. The plan is, like, you know, get like another Poliwag. Because realistically we'll need 3, speaking of Lickitung. Realistically we'll need 3. 1 to keep as a Poliwag, 1 to turn into Poliwhirl, and then 1 into, once we evolve another one to Poliwhirl, evolve it into Poliwrath. I'm just hoping that just wasn't like a lucky, you know, spawn I had happen. I could just go back and forth, like, you know, see if I can, like, you know, find some more. But I don't want to really go too far into the cave, like, without, like, getting, like, you know, another, like I said, I want to, like, work through here and try to maybe evolve it. What the hell? Is that? I like how it just popped up right there when I was about to dock. That's a clip. It came up right there. Like, you didn't even see it or whatever, and it just, like, you know, encountered. Okay, I got, like, better balls now. Shut up. At least it doesn't seem like it's too rare of a spawn. Okay. And that didn't, like, take too much to actually catch that one. That's good. And once Psyduck, you know, is out, like, it evolves, I can take it on out. And now can we get one more? Well, I'll take that, though. We got a full-on Poliwhirl. That takes a lot of guesswork out, so... Okay, yeah, definitely can't, like, you know, balk at this opportunity. I did not expect to see a full Poliwhirl. Oh, come on, now, don't do this to me. See, now... Please let I catch it, because it was, like, all over the place trying to throw... And I just wasted a whole bunch of these I just bought. Here we go. This is what frustrates me about this game. It's like, you guys saw that. And so many times, like, you know, it's like it's worked just fine, but when I get that spawn right there, of course, like, you know, that's when things go south. God, I hate when this game does this. That's when I hate the throw mechanics. Sorry for complaining, but, you know, that's like several, you know, Pokeballs I just picked up or whatever, you know, several Ultra Balls. But then suddenly it's deciding it doesn't, like, you know, where it go, where it doesn't want to go where it needs to go. This game can definitely, you know, be a little frustrating at times, but... Okay, but... I mean, I guess I just tried to use my Great Balls there. But, I mean, that's the thing. I didn't expect all that to happen. I mean, I was literally pointing right at the screen, then going, like, left and right and everything. Or trying to go right. And it worked fine before. Oh, but now they want to put Poly... No, after that, well, I'm going to go and catch one just for the sake of it or whatever, but... Now I want to try to see if I can catch another Poliwhirl. Yeah, right there was working fine. Okay, so it's level 53. All right, so we got Golduck. They take this out of the party. It means more experience for the Poliwags. We're still gonna need like, at least one Poliwhirl anyway. I was just hoping that was gonna expedite things. If I would have got that one, I probably would have went on and turned it into a Poliwrath. Or at least like looked at their stats, see what would have been a better one. It's long, slim limbs and in broad flippers. They are used for swimming gracefully in lakes. Okay, so let's remove Golduck. And at least one of the Poliwags, since we got 3 now. Let's kind of like look at their stats real quick. Just out of curiosity. If I was gonna turn one of these into a Poliwrath, probably this one. I don't know, like, it's got passable stats. So that would be like the 54. Okay, so let's get, we've got our Golduck. I mean, that one was the one I was saying I would turn to a Poly, Okay, so we got a Poliwag locked in. Now I'm just wishing one more Poliwhirl would pop up, just because. Come here, you. Come here. Nope. Sorry, but I mean, if I'm gonna try, I don't know. It's just I kind of like wanted like a male one. That sounds bad, but. It seems like... Oh, so you can step up here. Okay. Because I want to get a male one, but this time that I got an excuse for it is because like the other one was a male, and I want to like try to like say that the one that I'm going to get is the one that got away. Obviously, I know that's not the case, but... I had 2 of them spawn or whatever, so I don't know if it's actually like just more like... I'm pretty sure it's a rare spawn than the Poliwags, but... Definitely, you know, spawn like more consistently like when I was doing with trying to catch a Squirtle the other night. At least we know this is definitely the spot for Poliwags. I've been like going through the whole game without seeing a single one. I was kind of worried like that there was like something specific I need to do. Magikarp. No, I mean, I'm just like a little vexed by that. So, I mean, I want to try to get this Poliwag now. Poliwhirl. Just got kind of frustrated me that it got away. Not you, Magikarp. I'm probably just going to go ahead and just head on through and just keep exploring. I'm going to check up here first. See what this is. Just want to see what's up in this spot. It's a bunch of Golbat. Seen a bunch of ladders. Rare candy. So this place might be bigger than I thought it was. I don't ever want to see another Graveler as long as I live. Oh, now I'm finding Ultra Balls. Well, I guess that replaces like some of the ones I lost trying to catch that one trying to catch that Poliwhirl. They're being too nice to me. I'm kind of concerned. Okay, I guess I can like go and start checking out the ladders. This place is definitely gonna be a bit daunting. This could end up being like one of the biggest spots in the game. Like a tongue. Haven't I been up here? I swear it's whoa, Graveler. I swear it's like similar like a spot I've been to, but I probably would have, yeah, I would have remembered that Pokeball right there. Lickitung again. So Lickitung seems like it's a common spawn in this cave. Yeah, very common. Golbat. Max Elixir. Just kind of... Okay, now that was BS. That thing spawned right there. No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't encounter anything. Honestly, I don't ever want to see another Rhyhorn as long as I live either. After all I went through in last and trying to level that one up. There's a... large wag. Whoa! Hello, Mewtwo. So it was him that spawns here. At least I know, like, you know, now where to find him, or if I want, like, if I want to definitely go for that shiny hunting. All right, so it's kind of like what I was figuring, that Mewtwo was going to be here. Okay, so we know, like, you know, how to find it now. Or I would be the one, like, you know, to get a fast track. God dang, Zubat. Like, you know, find the fast track, you know, somehow go down the, like, go, like, right for, like, the ladder that leads to the legendary. It's just my luck. If only I could have found, like, you know, like, I find, like, my, you know, I was doing, like, the Destined Rivals booster box there. If only I could have found, like, my Mewtwo chase card from that as easy. I mean, I did get a Mewtwo, but... And it's still, like, the Mewtwo card I got or whatever. You know, it was, like, just for, like, the base set or whatever. It was still, you know, gorgeous. Okay, so that, if that ladder led down there... Chansey. We've already got a Chansey, though. I said, but at least this will be, like, this definitely be a spot, like, maybe, like, farm for them. I ain't talking about it. I ain't talking about it. You guys can watch the previous stream and know exactly, you know, why that Rhyhorn can just go on somewhere. He's going to take himself out. Was that a go? I know damn well I didn't just see a Golduck spawn. See, this game's being petty as hell. They know I've been trying, like, you know, I was trying to, like, level up my side. Golduck spawns in. Trying to level up my Rhyhorn last stream. And now... So I'm gonna say this jerk is common to spawn, like common to find here and everything. And I spent like, you know, all that time like, you know, grinding Gravelers just to level 1, level Rhyhorn up. I feel like this cave just exists just to like, you know, just to vex me. I was gonna make it worse if I end up seeing a shiny Rhydon. Because then I'm gonna have to catch it. So it looks to me like a lot of these ladders like just lead to, you know, areas I've kind of already been to. Like back down to this cave down, like this spot right here. Yeah, I mean, it's basically, so it's less daunting now. These literally just like lead to spots I'm already going to. Okay, I understand. I don't ever want to see another Graveler, and you're gonna pop up right in front of me. No. No. It's like the cave of everything I never want to see again. Yeah, I'm about to use it. So that what? Everything I've been working hard trying to evolve, I could just came to this cave and got it. The Golduck, Rhydon. Chansey, I don't want to hear your sass. So really, it looks to me like, you know, there's not like a whole lot to this cave at the moment or whatever. Really, the main thing I just need to do is like just try to get me one more Poliwag. Or really, I don't need to do that. I mean, I was wanting to get that Poliwhirl so I can go and try to turn into a Poliwrath. Really, there's not a whole lot else for me to do here. Okay, I need to go and get on that because obviously one more Rhydon. And you gonna know about it. You ain't gonna tell me. Of course, I also understand my spoiler rule, so. I'm gonna use I'm gonna go ahead and use incense or lure. See, that kind of stirs the pot a little bit, gets us a few, gets us a Poliwhirl spawn. I'm gonna laugh if a full-blown Poliwrath pops up. And this is the male, I'm gonna say this is the one that got away before. Yeah. First off, if anyone has the right to have an attitude here, it's me. Getting the ball. Ball. So we're going on adventures. Like they're not. I'm gonna attack and use this belly spiral to put the foe to sleep, and then makes it escape. So basically, it's like a walking hypno. Alright, as soon as we get out of this cave, guys, I'm gonna take a really quick break. Let me check this thing's stats first. If it's good enough, I'll go ahead and Poliwrath it. I'll probably go ahead and do it anyway, just to... I mean, that's the thing. Their stats can be improved. But this one looks like that'd probably be a better one to turn into a Poliwrath. So keep this one as a whirl. Just... I'm not really going to be bothering with it right now. I mean, I can always go, like, do the whole bottle cap thing I've heard about, so... Just to, like, hyper level it. Okay, so we'll keep, one in to level it up. Hold on a second. Don't we already have, like, one... Oh, crap. So we got 3 Wags. Okay, we'll see what we got here. All right, so that one right there. Okay, okay, okay. Good, not so good, not so good. I'm probably going to turn that one into the Wrath. We'll just send us to the Fresh or keep the other one out of the inventory. And we'll take that Poliwhirl out, just for the sake for that having it for the decks. And we'll turn this, and this will evolve that one into a World and turn into a Poliwrath. Okay. And to party alongside Charizard and work on leveling it. Actually, I think I know what I can do. I'm gonna hope that this works out. I got one rare candy. I feel this thing should be like high and low where it automatically evolves. And I'll turn this to a Poliwrath, and then we'll have those. I thought it was going to be like a much more of a slog to find these tonight, but actually it wasn't that bad. Okay, now power up pocket, Waterstone. Turn this to a bouncer. That's basically what I said before. Poliwag is the kid is too young to get, like, too, not old enough to get into the, bar. Poliwhirl's the one that shows them, buys everyone drinks, and all the ladies love him because he's, like, just, like, the jolliest, like, friendliest person by how he looks. Poliwrath's the bouncer, and Poliwag, Politoad is the one who had, like, you know, too much to drink. Swims powerfully using all the muscles in his body. He can even overtake world-class swimmers. Yeah, and this is where pretty much it gets like the dual typing of water and fighting. And if you want to, I'll give you that. I'll submit your request. So really the main thing to come back this cave for, outside doing the Chansey farming if I need to, once I kind of get to that point, if I can, if I want to, would be to get Mewtwo. You know, shiny hunt it. Plus I'm also gonna probably dead all strings. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Alright. Poliwag's line's complete. So before we go to the power plant, definitely we'll go and try to like knock some of these other entries off the list that I know where they are. Or at least find them on the map. Okay, so let's look this over. Alright, we'll go by the Pokedex. So first up, the Sandslash, that would technically be the next one we want to try to evolve. I already got like 2 Clefairies where we just need to figure out where to get a Moonstone. It'll be on Mount Moon. Kadabra is going to be next up for like this one. Alright, so yeah, it's over there on Route 7. That's our next stop. I don't know, I didn't do anything to him. Alright. So at least we knocked like 3 entries out of the way just on its own already. Wait, don't walk up to me. Are you approaching me? Unless like you're my Growlithe card for, you know, my Twilight Masquerade collection or whatever. I don't want... Still need to get that card. It's like walking slowly. I try to pass it and it speeds up. No. Not interested. I don't have any Grey Poupon. Okay, so there's definitely looks like a Pidgey. I never seen another Pidgey. We do need another Jigglypuff. That works. We need another Jigglypuff, like, you know, because I got a Wigglytuff back at the Go Park, but, you know. Don't be slapping my spears, lady. Some people might be into that, but I ain't. Alright, Raspberry. See, it's doing it again. I had to, like, readjust my mic a little bit. See, this is what I'm talking about. But then that time it worked fine. You can sing and sign the ball there, Celine. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, challenge accepted. God, I hate like when they go to the go off to the side where, because then like, you know, it seems like no matter what direction I throw or whatever, it's like the ball doesn't want to go, and then I suddenly then randomly I want to go like fly over there. You know, just like I still got my Poliwhirler, I'm gonna get another Jigglypuff. Not you, Hamtaro. I'm waiting to see if a Kadabra pops up. Just hoping it wasn't like a catch, you know, combo thing. God, that makes me mad about that Jigglypuff. And honestly, I really do hope that, you know, they never try and kind of mechanic like this again. Because again, it seems like this thing they were just doing, like trying to follow up on the success of Pokemon Go. I just feel like it didn't translate over the best. Like when like the Joy-Cons are like attached to the Switch or whatever, you know, it's fine. I mean, it's actually really fun. I'm not interested. It's like I said, we're waiting for Kadabra. Let's see if we can get a Kadabra to show up. Pidgeotto again. Okay, come here, you. But see, and then and for some reason it's the second one each time where it ends up being like the easier one to catch. Well, see, I don't know how I feel about having a male Jigglypuff. Again, like Jigglypuff is the one I've always identified as being, you know, definitely looks more feminine. That's like I said, that's like the weird, I guess the weird thing about me. I like, you know, my Pokemon kind of like, you know, usually, unless it definitely seems like they're kind of like more of a, I guess, androgynous. I like, you know, for them to kind of like match how they, you know, what they look like, what they look, I feel like I see like they could probably like identify as. Let's see if I can like catch a female one. I hate, again, it's always frustrating when they let them go into like, you know, another animation immediately afterwards. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to calm your ass down. See, and it worked decently for the throw that time. Okay, and this one or the other one I got in my inventory, I got 3 in my inventory now. Once again, I guess I just need 2 Moonstones. Because I'm pretty sure that Jigglypuff is one that evolves using a Moonstone. I'm just really concerned that this Kadabra is gonna end up being a catch combo Pokemon. I certainly hope that's not gonna be the case. Let me check this on stats real quick. Like it barely nudged. Alright, send Professor. Okay, there's that. Okay. Now, like Kadabra which could show up, that'd be great. Still have to, like, definitely make sure I catch it. Even if I just got an Abra, that'd be awesome. But also, I don't think it really has anything to do with the catch counter, because I think I came through here and I hadn't really caught like a whole lot of Pokemon in succession. I caught like different ones by the time I got to this point. Mainly I'm seeing Growlithe, but I know I've seen Kadabra over here. Let me make sure, because I think it said there's like 2 different habitats around here for Kadabra. Yeah, between here and Route 8. I might just go check Route 8. If it doesn't like pop up by the time this lure wears off, I'll go check Route 8. Alright. My guess is we're going the right way here. Should be on the other side of Saffron City. Yeah, we just gotta get... Alright. Gotta get on the right street to get over there. Hopefully it's right here. It should hopefully lead out. Here we go. Matter of fact, this might be where I actually saw it, depending. I know I passed a few gates to get to Saffron City, I think, at different points. I know I fought like several of the trainers over here, so not too many. It might be in this little grassy spot here, so it was the other spot where I saw the Kadabra, but I never checked in this little field right here. If anything spawns. Shit. I catch a lot of Pokemon here. Okay, you know what? You got an attitude on me. I know you're definitely like an early level, and I'm about to humble the hell out of you. Don't tell me to buzz off. I got just as much right to be here as you do. Now that's just mean. You got this exact friggin' Pokemon I'm looking for. I don't appreciate you. Yo, level 28 Kadabra. You don't come in here with like the exact Pokemon I'm looking for and tell me to buzz off. Matter of fact, you know, I was under the impression she was looking for bug Pokemon, and like Psychic Pokemon are weak against bug Pokemon. What are you looking at, Machoke? And make him flinch and knock his ass clear out. And you buzz off. Do I got... You know, tell me to buzz off. Like, you know... You can hang out in this field, field all you want, alright? Pokemon here suck. I mean, no offense to them, but they're just not the one I need. I'm gonna laugh if, like, she actually caught that, like, Lord dictates she actually, you know, caught the Kadabra in this field. Things I can see more of the area and kind of like dodge them a little bit easier here. No. Oh my god. And I kind of feel like after I find Kadabra, I could go and head on over to the plant, to the power plant. If I ever actually catch the little spoon-bending jerk. Yeah, so it had to be over here in this field because there's not really anywhere else that it could spawn. I just kind of don't feel like walking all the way back around. I want to say that I wasn't using like a catch, like I didn't have a catch combo going like when I saw that Kadabra at the other spot. I really don't think I had one going. I know I was coming through here and I caught like a few Pokemon here and there, but I was mainly worried about just getting to the next spot. Yeah, that Blues Brothers Pikachu for sure. Because see, we didn't go to Saffron City just yet from here. We had to go like elsewhere. I should wait on using that again. I'm pretty sure, like, I think, like, somewhere in that timeline, because I think we had to go down there, because we went here, we couldn't go through here. And I think that's actually when we ended up going to Lavender Town. I may be wrong, but... I just gotta get lucky with getting the thing to spawn. Like, I really don't think it should be that hard for us to get Kadabra to show up. And thankfully, if I can catch it, that's it, done and done. I'll have, like, you know, it's line complete. I have Alakazam back at the, Go Park I can transfer over. Just the only way I would have been able to do this without trading anyway. Since Alakazam is a trade exclusive. And that frustrates me. Now I'm kind of like looking back, wishing I would have caught that Kadabra when I saw it before. But that was I can't remember if that was on or off stream either. But I might have just got really lucky and just having like, you know, it spawn is a very rare spawn without me having even. I know, like, you know, catch combos, like, you know, increase the chances of a spawn. I think some of them, like, can't even be caught without a catch combo. Holy shit, a full ass Arcanine. So if that game thing is spawn, I didn't even see no Abra spawning either, but I think this actually is where I caught my first Abra. Or my only Abra. Now if that thing can spawn, Kadabra damn sure should be able to. I just feel like I'm kind of like wasting time doing this where I could be. Well, that'll work, because I can just level up if I got to. It's not a Kadabra, but I personally would just like to have... Oh, don't you start that now. Okay, now after all that, please let that catch. I mean, getting an excellent throw on an Abra. Only thing would have been better than that. Very unlikely would have been if I would have got that on the first go. Promise it's a female. That would be just my luck. Because with the mustache and everything, or the beard or whatever, Alakazam definitely, and Kadabra definitely, you know, because we're going like, you know, Sideshow Carnival bearded lady vibes. Okay. I'm gonna use one more lure. If we don't catch it yet, we'll just head on to the power plant. I can always come back later. Kind of like hoping to go ahead and catch a, you know, Kadabra. I can't remember if I've got one to bring over from Go, and I would like just go ahead and just catch it out here since I know where it is. Okay, we'll try you. Oh, you son of a... Game's got jokes. This game's got jokes. And I ain't laughing. Rattata, I'm busy. What do you want? You go bite someone else's ankles. I'm busy. Or it's like just Pidgeotto up there just having to be the center of attention. Now nothing's like, you know, spawning in this field. Because I think it's because everything's over here. Eradicate. It's not helping. I think like all these the flying Pokemon are up there. You know, taking up like the spawns. Come on. It's the only issue with like them having like the whole thing where like you can go up into the sky now, like, you know, more stuff spawns in up there or whatever, but it feels like it takes like some of the spawn chances of things down here. This is kind of like how it feels. Come on, Kadabra. Oh my god. Alright, Amber, sleep well. Jigglypuff. Alright, I might just have to come back for this one. Like, even if I just catch one more Abra, you know, male Abra or whatever, I can, you know, but technically I could, like, you know, take one of my, like, the other Abra I've got, if that was a male, I could just, like, you know, evolve that one and leave, like, this Abra, like, the Abra I just got, like, as a... Try one more time. Nothing comes from it this time. Oh, see, what gets me is the fact that I had, like, you know, the Abras I caught earlier running up on no problem at it, but now, like, they're doing that. I mean, I understand it's kind of like, you know, normally, like, just typically how the whole thing goes with Abra. It's like literally what they did on the show where Ash kept trying to catch it and it kept flying off, and then, like, also I dealt with that in Pokemon Legends Arceus, but we try to catch, like, you know, one or whatever. Catch it, like, you catch a couple and they don't run, and then that happens. I'm gonna get this one. Hopefully it's a male. Oh, this game is petty. Trying to at least get a chain going for him. Okay, I'm gonna need you to just stay still. Probably still gonna break out. You know, while you're doing all that posing. Jeez, this game. And it's gone. They really do not want me to have a Kadabra. I'm gonna try one more time with this. But again, it's like, I wonder if like they constantly like going back and forth, back and forth. Then we try to like throw off to an angle, whatever, and it seems like it flies off in different directions. And that when that thing ran, like it broke like, you know, what little streak I had going, if any. Give me something here. It says it's all the birds are flying around up there that's the problem. I feel like they take away like, you know, spawn chances for things like below. Come on. I totally probably should have caught that one Kadabra I saw before, but again, I can't remember if I, you know, if I was even offline or if I was online. With... See, they gave me no chance to catch that one. And I wasn't even actually walking towards it. That time it just like, you know, just popped in, immediately popped back out. Because I know if a Kadabra, you know, shows up, it's not going to run away. That's my experience. All right, this will be the last time we try here, and then we'll head to the power plant. At least I can go and like knock some like the entries, you know, there, like, because I know there's basically several there I'm definitely going to need. And if I was by chance, I don't think I'll find a Jolteon there, but if so, it'd be pretty cool. I need to keep the ball rolling on things. Like, I'll get Kadabra eventually. It's just like all these bird Pokemon. They're like showing up in the sky and everything. It pretty much just like feels like it just completely just takes away spawn chances for everything else. I mean, if I really want to get a catch chain going, I just catch all these Pidgeotto and bam, boom, you know. That would, like, you know, probably raise the chance of other stuff, you know, popping up. Okay, we'll just do this another way. Okay, that's a female one too. I was like, I want to have like a you know, with the beard and everything. I wanted to have like, you know, Kadabra and Alakazam, like, you know, male. Well, now it shows up. Now I just gotta catch this stupid thing. Please be male. Whatever. Of course they do that to me. Of course they do that to me. I know in the end of the day it doesn't really matter, but like I said, just because the whole thing with the... Let's just go and just get it. I'm done. See if I can just go and just catch this or whatever. Okay, at least we got the entry. After all that, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, you know? Many odd things happen as Pokemon's close by. For example, it makes clocks run backwards. Yeah, when it's nearby. Just curious, like another one would pop up, but I know that had been a very rare spawn. Okay, I think the lure's still going. Where once it. Alright, so we got the dex entry for it at least. Do I have a lure still going? Can't remember if like I got a thing saying it wore off or not. Okay, there it goes. Okay, let's go hit the power plant. But along the way, let's like see what's next on in the decks. So next up would be well, we Alakazam, but we already got that. Ponyta and Rapidash. Could go try to grab them real quick. I never actually really did explore this area that much over here. It's gonna be a bit of a way to get there, but I think it's this whole route right here. So, and we're not that far away from it. So, we'll go see if we can score them. Like Ponyta and Rapidash real quick, and then we'll head at the power plant then. I know Ponyta shouldn't be too much of a problem, but Rapidash may take a little bit more effort to show up. That really does feel like, you know, the evolutions like take a little bit more, coursing. But I think his Poliwhirl showed up a few times, like, you know, yeah, I don't think I'm going the right way. Like Poliwhirl showed up a few times, like when I was in the cave. Oh, actually, we are going the right way because the curve's down here. So yeah, but we only had like one Arcanine show up over there, but then like, you know, one Kadabra. Trying to watch where I step so I don't get challenged by everyone. Well, okay, that's good. We got Eevee. So now we know where Eevee spawns, because I remember they said that it was in this area too. Okay. Okay, now, see. In fact, I think it did like 3 things like one after another there. Yeah, put yourself in the ball. This game, I swear. Oh my god. And it's gone. What's the deal with everything running tonight? There's a Doduo at least. So we can find Doduos over here too. And again, it just really didn't help that Eevee was immediately like just doing like, you know, animation after animation starting things off. Okay, Ponyta at least. We can get this one. Ball still wasn't wanting to like go all the way over there, like to the direction I was aiming. Okay, at least Ponyta didn't give me no problems. Caught that immediately. Okay. Capable of jumping incredibly high, its hooves and sturdy legs absorb the impact of a hard landing. I'm just gonna hope Eevee's not like a rare, not a rare spawn. So that's definitely more frustrating, like if it popped up like that and then. But again, like they're doing like all those animations, like starting things off, where I couldn't like, you know, actually connect, and then suddenly it starts like you know, breaking out every time. But I got something for it next time. Well, I mean, at least we know Ponyta's not a rare spawn. Okay, this, though, could definitely help, because we need a Doe trio. Hopefully, King Ghidorah right here ain't gonna get no problems. Or Queen Ghidorah, since it's a female. And... okay, now that's just beyond... and then when I throw it that way, it goes off in that direction. Okay, at least that got caught. Because if that would have been that would have ran away. Because we've had that happen way too many times tonight. All right, the trio's out of the way, so we're knocking some out of here that I thought I was gonna have to find elsewhere. So this area is pretty nice little hotspot. One of Doduo's two heads splits to form unique species. It runs close to 40 miles per hour in prairies. Apparently just seemed like the head just splits. That's kind of a bit morbid. Okay, let me check my decks real quick, see what we got going on with the yeah, so realistically, like, next up was gonna be like, Magnemite and Magneton anyway. I forgot what that one is after Magneton. Okay, let me sort these guys real quick. I look things through. See what their stats are. Okay, we'll get rid of the first one. We'll get rid of that level 22. Where's a smart candy? Alright. I'm just wishing that Eevee will pop back up. Alright, Dodrio again, Doduo, Pidgeotto. Everything's popping except for that Eevee. The worst thing about it is, like, realistically, I'm gonna need 4 Eevees. I was like, I got, like, the evolutions back at the park, but now it's starting to make me mad, like, realizing that that Eevee was actually probably a rare spawn, and they just cheesed me on it. And kind of like just look around over here, see if there's anything else, because I know that's not the only place for Pokemon to spawn here. I just saw Jesse and James over there. Team Rocket disbanded, they probably got plenty of free time. Pidgeotto. I'm just tired of seeing Pidgeotto. Dodo. There's another. Come here, you. Keep mouthing off. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's immediately like spamming animations. Now this was probably gonna run away too. So then it went like, yeah, it's gonna run. And that should at least count as a nice. And now I'm trying to throw straight at it. It's... yeah, this is... okay, at least we got Eevee finally. That was annoying. It's like, oh, because mascot of other games. But the thing about it is, I mean, I've had no problems catching Pikachus in this game, but... they can evolve into a variety of forms. Eevee's genes are the key to solving the mysteries of Pokemon evolution. You know, for all that, this thing better be powerful. Remove from party. Alright, remove Ponyta from party. Trying to see if I can actually just catch a Rapidash. Where are we at on the decks again right now? $113. See, like a good chunk of these are ones I've seen before. See, those entries right there, it's gonna be like a few right there because I've got, you know, as far as the fossils are concerned, I've got them back at the Go Park if I want to go and like expedite that. I don't think it said like there's anything I can find anything on Route 18. Yeah, that's like pretty much like leading to the sea. I'm hoping like some of the Pokemon I need, like, you know, still like the like Lapras and all that can be found out in the ocean. Maybe even Gyarados. Don't have to worry about evolving a Magikarp, but my main concern is like if I'm having to catch like, well, damn it, I'm trying to catch this Eevee, like these things like throwing me off. Let's hope I can get this without too much difficulty this time. Just gets asked to hold still for a second. Like the Nab berries easier to use on Eevee because you can use like a you can use like, you know, a raspberry, but you know, it don't mean anything like if it won't stay still. Hopefully that suffices. Probably won't. Okay. That's second Eevee, so now we technically only need 2 more. But once I go ahead, I could go ahead and evolve, like, you know, do one of the evolutions for this one. Is there another one? Okay, just... Okay, now they're just popping in left and right, so... Let's hope I can go ahead and like keep the ball rolling, pun intended. He wasn't excellent, so he's probably gonna break out, but... Right. The main thing is just trying to keep it still because it's so hyperactive. Still, just make sure I like did that as soon as I knew. Like I tried to time that as best I could. Of course, not like it did anything. Basically, trying to keep like get it before like goes to another animation. Again, this is just. It's like they intentionally made Eevee hard to catch. Like, you know, I wonder if like this is the same thing with Pikachu. Like, you know, if I'm at least I got it. Like, and if I was like playing Let's Go Eevee, a Pikachu would be hard to catch in that game. Now, if we get one more, we can go ahead and just go through the whole Eevee evolution chain here. At least for Kanto. Now, I kind of like just going to just get... Because I was really concerned about like finding Eevees, and it hasn't really been that bad. The difficult part's been catching freaking Doduos everywhere. I was kind of hoping to find a Rapidash. Psyduck. Rattata. Pidgey. Pidgey. And if I don't, like, leave here with another Eevee, which at least I got a little bit of a catch chain going. But I'll leave here with, like, another Eevee. I mean, with another Rapidash, I'd like to leave here with, like, all my Eevees. Chansey. Probably gonna hurt, like, try, like, just go between the different fields. Also knows the possibility that it could be sent out here in the water, too. But I can't get into it, so I guess not. Alright, use another lure. Probably shouldn't have talked to them. Boss is missing. Oh, what's going to happen to Team Rocket? Don't be such a wimp. It's the boss we're talking about. He signed himself for now, but we must be preparing for the next scheme. Yeah, of course. Let's steal Pokemon all over the world to help the boss. Oh, shh. Ah, it's that annoying twerp again. Why are you even eavesdropping on us? Those who are in Team Rocket's way won't go away unscathed. Crap, and all I've got is Charizard. I'm gonna hope he's actually just strong enough to just whoop them. And instead actually, end up... I was trying to walk close to him, and instead actually get thrown into a conversation. Thankfully, they're weaker. Oh. Hopefully this will be enough. Go and just end this. Oh yeah, Charizard's got this. Oh, knocked out Eevee in the front. Sorry, Eevee. I think Charizard should be able to handle these two on his own. Problem is they paralyze me. Okay, then. Look, they're forcing me to put like another one in. When Charizard's got this, or he should. I'm paralyzed at the moment, but as long as this goes through. But then knocking out this Eevee also. It just means I won't knock it out first. Done and done. Yeah, y'all just like kind of save me, like, the guild of like knocking out that Eevee too. Plus all the experience with Charizard. Charizard grew to level 69. I didn't end up like this. It's not fair. You always win. You're just a twerp. Why are you so strong? Is it because of that Pikachu? You can probably go all out because you're with that Pokemon. Pikachu wasn't even in that fight. Literally, it was just Charizard. With that Pikachu, we may be able to conquer the world. Hey, do you want to join Team Rocket? No way. Okay, fine. We're enemies after all. But if you do change your mind, come back anytime. I'll give you this. I made it myself. Blast offset. What's this? Why do I feel so refreshed? You've been such a troublesome little twerp, and yet... It's great to have times like this for a change once in a while, isn't it? You might be right. That was, like, surprisingly wholesome. I want to say I'd probably say meow, that's right. That was actually surprisingly wholesome in the end. Because really the way they've always kind of, like, they usually shown on the shows that Team Rock, like, you know, the Jesse and James are mischief makers or whatever, but they're villainous. But they've obviously had, like, multiple redeeming sides where, like, they're, you know, you can't help but love them. I'll tell you what, just for them, I'll wear it. Yeah, we'll rep Jesse and James for now. And not Team Rocket, though. Specifically them. See what it looks like. I'm definitely keeping Pikachu's look. Keeping his, like, you know, little fit, but... They didn't actually have anything for Pikachu. It's just for me. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, he's got like a... They gave him like a shirt and that was about it. Okay, so back to business. If we can get one more Eevee. Because I was kind of hoping... Alright, perfect. If I can get this one... Evolution's, you know, completed. Okay. That worked out pretty well. Let's hope that was enough to catch it. Of course it wasn't. He's gonna give me petty. I threw a gold raspberry and that still wasn't enough. Burned through my Pokeballs just trying to catch like this last Eevee. Of course, this has to be. Of course, this ends up being the one that gives me the most trouble. And that's with me having a streak going. Wait for it. No, I thought I was about to escape right there. Hopefully I catch it because it's damn sure about to try to escape if I don't. Yeah, it's probably gonna get away. If I catch it in a Premier Ball, then I know I'm not going to. Yeah, of course, this last one has to be the most BS one, even with a gold raspberry. There it goes. See, that's what I'm saying, like, with just how things can be so inconsistent at times. I threw a gold raspberry at it, got like a nice or whatever, and it was like, okay, no, it's just going to immediately break out, or break out very quickly. But at other times, I'll throw, like, you know, like, I'd throw, like, a standard Pokeball at something, like, it was really strong. I think it was like that Dragonite the other day. Caught it, like, no problem. It feels like they kind of, like, intentionally, like, made Eevee, like, you know, just difficult to catch, just because, you know, they probably figured, like, people would want it. And I burned through all those Pokeballs, like, you know, bought and everything. Okay. Alright, well. I'm still... At the very least, I'm going to try to see if I can catch one more Eevee. Then we're going to hit up the power plant. I'm not letting that go that easily. That was... And of course, it's like the last one I need that ends up being like the most difficult one to procure. And that was actually the original spot, like one of the original spots where I was seeing the Doduos before. Like I said, once we can get like one more Eevee, we have one that we can keep it like, you know, its base level. I think we got this down there where we got a shop. So I'll probably switch back to like my other outfit like next stream, because I'm not really the biggest fan of this one, but I just want to use it to rep Jesse and James for just a bit. See, I got like all this Geodude candy, but selling it's not gonna be worth it or whatever, because I don't really need to like really level up my Golem anymore, because I know how strong it is. I'm not really gonna be using it for like, you know, PvP. Because I know where I can take the fossil. It's back on Cinnabar Island. I mean, I think we should have enough for me to get by with, you know, just buying here. Again, I'm trying to like just catch one Eevee. I probably could just go ahead and just head on to the power plant, since I know where to do that coming, because that was like kind of more of a priority. But I think I'm gonna stop by Cinnabar Island first, so I can go ahead and like, you know, have this This something I stumbled upon like, you know, off, like, you know, when I was off stream, but I didn't do anything with it. But I pretty much know where to take the fossil. Go ahead and get that out of the way. So that'll be like at least one of the fossil Pokemon taken care of. We gotta go to Cinnabar Island. There's a particular NPC we can go talk to. I thought it ain't gonna cost anything to do this. I figured they just want to do this for free, you know, name of science and all that. So which one was it? I think it was like... Maybe it's in here. I want to say it's definitely one of these guys. Okay, it's... I think about the next room over. Yeah, I believe it's right here. Well, that is a dome fossil, is it? It is. Is that a dome fossil? It is. It is a fossil Kabuto, a Pokemon that is already extinct. Should I use my resurrection machine to make that Pokemon live again? Yeah. And I think I've got Kabuto back at the Go Park. I thought there was like one for Ammonite. I remember now I didn't get the spiral one. But we didn't have it in the Dex though. Pokemon that was recovered from fossils. Use the eyes of his, on his back while riding on the seafloor. They kind of, I guess like what they're trying to imply, I don't know, I guess like maybe it's got like 2 sets of eyes. I'm gonna come back soon. I think I've heard there's like a spot where you can get like the other fossils. I think it actually might be in this Cerulean Cave. But at least I want to go ahead and get that one knocked out of the way, because I know I got one back at Go Park, but... Alright, so that's Kabuto. Now we need to head on over, try to get into that power plant. We got all Pikachu's moves, so there should be no reason for us not be able to, obviously. So as it stands, because I've explored all throughout the rock tunnel, so I know it's definitely not in there. So my guess is we go up here to Lavender Tower, and it's definitely a way to get in there through here. Just gotta figure out, I mean, maybe if there's a way to go right in Lavender Tower, I never really paid attention, we'll see. We're just gonna go into the, trying to like just see if there's another way I can go. It's definitely not Route 12. I've been all up here, but I don't know if ever actually, you know, if there's ever been like a way I can go right. How do we get to this plant? And let me try like going around the other side. And I got Charizard, so I can just fly around if I got to, but I gotta get in that plant. And who knows, maybe Charizard's the key to it, because maybe it's like somewhere I couldn't go until like, you know, post-game. I'll get in there though. Alright, just for a second, like, you know, just avoiding. Also, definitely going to put these EVs in the. I know I gotta get them evolved. Well, let me see. Let me check their summaries. They all got good stats or whatever. So I'm not really gonna be using them or whatever. I'm at least like, you know, get. So I'll put these in just for the sake of evolving each of them. Then all we have to do is just go and get an EV afterwards. Go and knock these entries off the list. So let's go and get Vaporeon. I am guessing, hopefully I should be able to go and evolve them while they're unconscious. Right, we need a Thunderstone. We're going to get Vaporeon to start it off. Then afterwards, we'll have to go get a Thunderstone, which I don't think I really got the money for it right now, but we'll need a Thunderstone for, so I forgot about it. I used that one I had on Raichu. I didn't pick up 2 of them. So that's Vaporeon. It's my personal favorite, like, you know, Kanto evolution, as I've said before. Yeah, I think the thing afterwards is like Jolteon and Flareon. Its cell structure is similar to water molecules. It melts into water and becomes invisible. Just to give it to it. Because it probably don't have that many water moves. So I just evolved it. It doesn't have any. This thing is pretty much, I guess, like when you evolve like Eevee, it's like blank slate. Alright, the question is, can I evolve it while it's unconscious? I can. And we got Flareon. Now we just need a Thunderstone for Jolteon, and we'll have the evolutions. Which I can definitely just grind like a few fights off stream or whatever, and get that. It has a flame chamber-sized body. It inhales and breathes out fire that is over 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright. I just have to remember like to get me a Thunderstone. But again, push kind of shove. Maybe we'll find a Thunderstone at the plant. But also that possibility that maybe, you know, we might even find a Jolteon. I'm not entirely sure, but... Okay, I'm confused. Alright, normally I wouldn't do this, but I just want to go and just, you know, expedite things. Let me see how we get to this power plant. What just flew into me? I look away for a second where a Spearow attacks me. That's what I was doing. Oh, no you don't, Spearow. Okay, so... Oops. How they would expect me to know that. If going by this, then we gotta go back to Mount Moon. Hang on a second. Making sure here. You know, it might be... Hold up. I think I might get it. Might have actually been on the right track. Huh? Probably from like carrying me all around. Go ahead, they're saying that, like, you know, there's like something on the... Unless they're trying to say this is the way. Yeah? It might have been that right there, but see, I've been in all through there. I'm having a hardest time finding, like, you know, this entrance to this, Jeez, I'm like, yeah, okay, this is like pretty convoluted on how to get in there. And let me like figure out how to actually get into the plant, and then we'll go from there, Rogues. Just sorry about this. Alright, so it says like Route 10. That's where we were. Alright, hold on. So apparently they're saying it's all the way back over here. If so, I didn't see anything. Huh? Okay, so that's a new one. I guess I wasn't really paying attention right here. Where okay, so yeah. Alright, that was on me, Rogues. Where I looked around here. Whatever. Okay, so this is the power plant. A little frustrating that, you know, I... At least we're there, though. Convenient. This is actually something... Alright, that works. Alright, we got our Jolteon. I was hoping I might see us find a Thunderstone, so this works since Nerf and I had the money to buy another one. Put this back in the party. Also, got a bit of audio desync going on, guys. Give me a second. That's why that fixes. Alright, so at the very least, like I said, you know, we're about to have Jolteon, so we'll have that one knocked off the list. Too bad, like, evolving doesn't automatically revive them. Alright. Since the Pokemon easily becomes sad or angry, every time its mood changes, it charges power. Pin Needle, maybe? Or Thunder Shock. I don't know, I was thinking Pin Needle. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let it, like, just, since we did with the others. And now we just need to get one more Eevee just for the sake of, So I also, like, you know, might have one just back at the Go Park and just going to just pick up and not have to worry about it running, considering. Okay, so we'll take Jolteon out, see if there's anything, like, we can maybe, like, benefit from trying to get some levels while we're in here. I don't think there's really anything we gotta level up too much. It's coming along nicely. Okay, let's head on in. Now, I'm already, like, sure without even having to, like, you actually look at anything. I know the Zapdos is definitely gonna be in here. All right, Magnemite. Off to a start. I swear I thought I already caught Magnemite. I think it was like Ghastly that I got caught that was like, you know, all over the place. And hopefully, like, I have enough, like, you know, Ultra Balls to get things done. They've had to have, like, make things, like, break out on me and run away tonight. Like, I really should, like, you know, get some more Pokemon back in my team, just, like, get some more experience for them, like, you know, for Gengar and everything. That's what I should want to do, just because I don't really need, like, anything else right. There's not really anything right now I need to really evolve. Or at least, like, you know, get some levels on Gengar. Maybe Leroy. Okay. So let's continue. See if we can find a Magneton in here. Okay, so I got a Grimer. Oh, we got Grimer already. Perfect. Alright, Electabuzz. Last second. Oh my god, now they're doing this. Like right there, the last second, then like the ball's flying all over the place. Maybe dealing with this. I hate like it seems like just like very inconsistent which way it wants to go. Darn it. And there. I don't know what is the deal, like, you know, the, like, everything flying all over the place tonight. Yeah, whatever. Again, like, you know, it's the worst time, man. That's excellent. Please, for the love of God, catch this thing. Thank you. It seems like it's usually like the second one I go for that ends up, you know, getting caught a whole lot easier. If a major power outage occurs, it's certain that this Pokemon is eating electricity at a power plant. It's like, I definitely prefer, like, just trying to catch my Pokemon, like, with this thing docked. Or like the Joy-Cons attached. And like I said, I want to say it might be because my, you know, Switch is over there, like, you know, over there attached to my pegboard on my desk, but I even, like, have the thing aimed over towards it, and it's still, like, you know, doing different directions, and it still, like, does the same thing. I mean, the screen, thunder. It's nice team to have. I'll have, like, aim right this. Oh. Wait a minute. I just noticed it was upside down. It should be a Voltorb. Oh, a full-on Electrode. Wait, we gotta fight him? I did not expect that. Well, at least it won't be a problem. It'll give me way too much time. Gotta be kidding me. This is my last couple throws with this. Of course, when it comes to this Electrode. There ain't no way. Alright, whatever. I ain't complaining. I am not complaining. I didn't even know I was actually be able to catch that one. Just because of the fact that I was, you know... I wanted to save my last, and I've only got one more Ultra Ball. See, I was, like, so caught, but I didn't even read the entry. Oh, now they're just gonna, like, just casually spawn in. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, let's go read the dex. Well, first off, let's get it. Oops, hold on. Get this Electabuzz out of the inventory so they don't, like, mooch off of the experience. It's supposed to be going to them. Alright. Let's go read Electrode's entry, and we were at 120 now, so just 30 more to go. Listen, a lot of them we've already encountered. Just gotta, like, to figure out where they are. Let me see with your teeny real quick. Okay, up there on Route 10. It's probably gonna be that little body of water right there. And Dragonair is right there too. So I'm hoping that's gonna be the case. Okay. I wonder if they're gonna say like this is working. The habitat unknown. So I got lucky to find it out up in the sky. All right. Not check habitat. We know where it is. I just caught it, but I mean. So it's electrical energy inside its body. Even the slightest shock could trigger a huge explosion. Okay. Well, at least since I caught it, it means now, I mean, now we actually see more of them or whatever, but... kind of panicking a little bit. I was worried if I didn't catch it, I wouldn't be able to find it again. Thunderstone. Or now another Thunderstone. So they didn't already have like a Raichu. Okay, that's good. If any random one's gonna pop, I'd rather be this because we need Voltorb. Hopefully it won't give me as much trouble as the Electrode did. Or the Electabuzz. Oh my... Calm down. Yeah, it's giving me more trouble. Shut up and get in the ball. I'm tired of you. Okay. We got ballception going on here. It said to camouflage as a Pokeball. It will self-destruct with a very little stimulus. All right, now we just need a Magneton. Go ahead and get this one out of the party. Yeah, if I don't finish like my living dex tomorrow, I definitely feel like I may need to do a little bit of grinding tonight to get some more money to get some more Pokeballs, but I walk right on top of that Grimer, I swear. I was saying like I wanted to try to like finish this up tomorrow, but don't know if that's gonna happen. But okay, I don't really need to bother with that one. It's just like another Electrode, or possibly a Voltorb. Okay, there's Zapdos. As I figured, that's probably gonna warp me back to the beginning. Paralyze heal? Or paralyze lost. Okay, and if I can just get a Magneton to spawn, or at least get another Magnemite I can evolve into a Magneton, that'll work too. See, there's a whole other area we haven't checked out here. Darn it, I hate when they spawn right there where you're walking. I don't know what you're so mad about. I'm the one that stepped on you. I mean, or you're the one that stepped in my path, I mean. I can understand like why you'd be mad if I stepped on him, but he shouldn't have gotten in the way. That's not on me. Okay, so there's like a room right there. Or I thought there was. I thought I saw another ball. Another item. Hold on, is that a Magna? There we go. That's what I need. I need a Magneton. I just gotta steal the deal and see if I can catch it. I got one more Ultra Ball. Okay, at least it hit it, but I don't know if it's gonna catch it because it wasn't centered. Of course. I'm not surprised. Ah, this game. It wouldn't be so bad if, like, like I'm throwing at and like the balls weren't flying off in different directions. Didn't give me a chance that time. And it's gone. Jeez, like everything's running tonight. But yeah, it's just like the whole thing, like, you got like, these items to use to try to make things easier to catch, and don't seem like it really does any good. A Muck. Muck running amok. I do apologize for griping at times on this, Rogues, but again, it's just, you already got, like, catch mechanics that are already a little bit ass backwards, when, it's fine, like, when I got, like, the Joy-Cons connected to the Switch. It's not problematic at all. You just basically, point it towards it, push the A button, done. But when you're trying to, like, do this, and even want to point at my Switch or at the screen, and it's like, no matter, what, like, things, like, fly off in different directions. And then when you try to, like, use, like, items, and it don't seem like it does any good. You want to use, like, Silver Pineapps. Or, like, I think when I tried to use, like, or not Pineapps, like, I think I, like, tried to use, like, a Golden Raz on, that Eevee earlier, and that did no good. But yeah, the other day I can catch a dragon, like a Dragonite, no problem. You know, when it was like level 60, like 57 or 67. But I'm gonna see too. I'm gonna make sure that next time next time I play this, I'm gonna have plenty of Pokeballs, like, you know, for the other stuff I need to catch. I probably gonna go around and just try to challenge a few people, get some, you know, prize money. I just want to see if I can catch, like, get this Magneton before I leave. Of course, push on the shove, I always just, like, you know, catch the one I got one back at the Go Park, so. If we're going, like, getting started, like, take her down, get some prize money. The Banded Power Plant is second least desired place for coach trainers to be assigned to. No matter where I am, I'm gonna do my job. Alright. Shouldn't take too much trouble to take her down. If she's got electric Pokemon. Omastar, well, that's a surprise. Charizard should still be able to handle it based on level, depending on what its level is. 44. Also, I forgot to heal his paralysis, but you're pretty effective to me. Hit it one more time with that, just go ahead and knock it out. Assuming Charizard isn't paralyzed. Okay. I got a paralysis heal so I should go ahead and, like, you know, use that on him after this fight's over. Like, I think I can probably, like, speed things just by going after the ace trainers. That means, like, more experience, more money at once to pop, probably. Or she's busting out with the fossils. Probably should have brought in Hitmonlee for this, because they're basically rock types, but mainly it's just I feel like going after the ace trainers would really help out a whole lot more, because more experience, more money a pop, and I can also probably get TMs from them. Yeah, she went purely purely fossil. Yeah, of course, you get the attacks first. Right, 'cause it's flying. Okay, well, since you're rock type, I think you're really get in here. Kick this thing in the chin. I think it was actually, I think, like, Lance had a Aerodactyl, and if you don't botch it, and you're done. Both you and I did a great job. Well, I mean, 4,500. Okay, so that'll give us a few catching spears. I did a great job for you. I'm more than happy. Here's a little Sun extra too. Yeah, I'll take that. You gotta admit, Rare Candies really get the job done. I'm still wanting to see if I can get the job done and catch this Magneton. My luck has been like I botched the first one, then I catch the second one. I don't really want to say botch or whatever. It's just literally like I just kind of. And also these master train. That's not what I was wanting. At this point, screw it. All right, I've only got 2 of these left, so if I don't catch it with these 2 or whatever, I'm done. I won't be able to, you know. And right there, the last second. Oh, no. That, oh, woo. That was close. Not happening. All right, so we can't, unfortunately, got anything else to catch with. Yeah, ooh, I almost used that Master Ball. So yeah, tonight's definitely was a little bit frustrating, Rogues. On one hand, we definitely got a lot of new stuff caught. We complete Poliwag's line and everything, but good grief, like all the Pokemon that kept on running away. Again, a lot of it is just because I hate like the throwing mechanics with it. I personally wish they would would allow people to use like a Pro Controller. But I just hate like the whole thing where they kind of like force you to do like Pokemon Go stuff. Why you came all the way here? Maybe you're a Pokemaniac too. Want to see my collection? But no, like I said, when I got like the Joy-Cons docked, you know, I just love like the catch mechanics for it. Like just you know, insert it on the Pokemon, center it on the Pokemon, push the A button, done. But yeah, I'm just seems like it's all over the place with this. Like I said, maybe it's because I don't have like the Switch right in front of my monitor. But again, I've like had it like right over there, and I'm doing like that and everything, and it's still like at times like it doesn't work. And it actually felt like I've had more success like I like pointed at the monitor than away from it. Now I feel like the Switch like reads which direction I'm swinging it or whatever. But it's like you guys have seen, like I'll have a point right there and I'll do right, it goes left, and try to do it straight and it goes like weird directions. But again, aside from that, it's just the whole factor of how like I'm trying to catch the Pokemon, and when I do like get like a great or excellent, they'll still like make it hatch out really quickly, even with items at times. And even when I'm using like a great or Ultra Ball. That it feels like something that's gonna be like pretty inconsistent at times. But yeah, we'll finish this guy off, get a little more prize money, and probably like so off stream. Yeah, good luck with that, because you gotta hit me first. Anyways, I'm gonna probably take on a few more trainers off stream. Get like get some prize money up, and then like go ahead and get some more Pokeballs. There's 2,000 there, so it's already like get me a few more Ultra Balls and everything. And we don't even really need to entirely rely on Ultra Balls, at least I feel like at this point, probably, considering like I've tried to use Ultra Balls or whatever, and like at times it's definitely been hit and miss or whatever. So I feel like I mainly just need to I feel like I'd probably be better off just for cost effectiveness, just go with Great Balls. But yeah, next stream for this will be sometime later today, Rose, because it's currently after midnight now. So I'm gonna spend like a little bit of time tonight, challenging a few trainers, just getting like some prize money back up. Mainly, I'll probably focus on some ace trainers, just fly around with Charizard, pick some fights, pick up some prize money, make sure we got plenty of Ultra Balls and Great Balls like these. I don't really think there's any point like using Pokeballs at this point, unless it's like a last resort. But I feel like that would just be like a waste of money. So yeah, Ultra Balls, Great Balls, focus entirely on that. And then next stream, head back over there, try to catch that last Eevee I need. I'll just go to the Go Park and since I do have Eevee there, I can just go and just catch that one and put it in my inventory. Between that, come back here, and I want to catch that Magneton. But because looking at the Pokedex here, like I said, we put another decent dent into it tonight. We started off with the stream with I think 100 and something. Now we call it about 21 tonight or somewhere along there. So like I said, I've got Alakazam I'm going to copy over. We still need to catch a Rapidash. I can't remember what this one is between Magneton and Doduo. But Cloyster, I'm pretty sure I think they show where like Cloyster's habitat is. We still need to execute. Hitmonchan, I know we've seen Hitmonchans on Victory Road pretty commonly. Kangaskhan back at the Rock Cave. We still need a Seadra or a Horsey. Goldeen and Sea King. So a lot of these are like our water Pokemon we need. So we just have to go to water habitats. We still need the rest of the fossils, which I could just copy them from over from Go Park as well, because I've got all of them. I don't know if I got Ammonite. I noticed like a lot of these are ones I think I've actually seen at the Go Park. And of course, like these right here are the 3 legendary birds. That's Mew. So yeah, there's like a lot of them that are water Pokemon we got to catch. A few more we just got I still need to get some Moonstones for Clefable and Wigglytuff. But yeah, if we don't finish this up tomorrow, I'm hoping maybe I can finish this up on Monday, or I may actually, because that's the thing, this weekend, for Saturday we're gonna be hopefully doing more Gmod, and then Sunday we're gonna be doing Gang Beast. I'm gonna be doing which will be not on YouTube. I'll be doing my first stream or attempt at a first stream over on Moonbeam. See how that goes. But anyways, still we did put a good chunk into the Pokedex tonight, another chunk into the Living Dex. Got some of the Pokemon I didn't think I was gonna encounter too easily. Just gotta get like, you know, my Pokeballs back up, my stock for those back up, so we can go around and catch some more of these. I may actually go ahead and just go and like grab like a pick up a male Sandshrew, just like, you know, to evolve into a Sandslash, because like I said, I want to try like evolve it. You know, I do have one back at the Go Park. But either way, like I said, I'll be playing more of this sometime today. I'm gonna make sure I have like, you know, take time in between to get some you know, my Pokeballs back up, so I don't have to worry about running out again anytime soon. But hopefully next stream, not as many of these Pokemon are gonna be running, because that was really annoying tonight. But anyways, that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you aren't words are hard. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, I deeply appreciate you doing so, since we are coming up on 1,000 subscribers. So we're about 50 away. And also, if you did enjoy the stream, definitely appreciate if you like, comment, and share. You know, get the word out and help that algorithm. You know, and everything. Try to hopefully guide some more people to Mask Alley. But anyways, till next one, Grogs, which will be sometime later today, as we, you know, hopefully, like, you know, maybe we can at least get up to 140. Maybe actually do 150. I'm not. Who knows? Maybe we will. Be cool if we did. But we're going to continue to play this as long as we got to. But it shouldn't be. I'm hoping it's not going to be like any more than 3 more streams. You know, at the most we'll have to do. But it would be nice to actually finish this up today. You know, so I can properly start on Doom the Dark Ages. You know, continue Doom the Dark Ages next week. But either way, we're still going to be doing more Doom the Dark Ages next week. Just may not be on Monday, depending on how long it takes to do the rest of this. But until next one, Rogues, much love. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching.